Hi everyone, my name is Devika and I'm your Tiki Tantrika. Hi everyone, I hope you're having an amazing week this week. This week I decided to do one of the videos I've been meaning to do for a really long time, which was an Ask Me Anything video. I just love bringing forth the questions that people ask me because sometimes other people have those questions. I've been collecting these questions from different social media outlets, and then sometimes people just ask me questions. And for some reason, a lot of them ended up kind of being more about my personal life, so without further ado, here we go. I'm going to start off with a couple questions I got, which are actually more about my personal well-being, which I thought was really sweet. This person asked me, you are out in the world healing others with their sexual health. Who do you turn to when you need a hug or a spanking? And they also asked, being a therapist, are personal relationships hard to form? After all, your work correlates with personal pleasure. I love this question because when I do date, I am looking for very specific things in a partner, as I feel everybody should be. You are leading a specific life, and if you are looking for a monogamous partner, that person should definitely complement your life and you should complement their life. When I do date, I am very specific about who I decide to date. I am definitely a quality over quantity person. With regards to people that I turn to, I have an amazing social circle. Thank you guys, all my friends and family who have been there for me throughout my entire existence. I do have an amazing social circle, so I can't complain. I have a pretty happy life, and I can't say also that I feel like I'm never really missing anything, even when I go through periods of just being single, which I do a lot of as well. I make sure that my self-care is definitely taken care of, and I'm also very good at manifesting in what I need at every given point in my life, so I can't say I'm ever at a point where I'm sitting there thinking, oh no, I'm single. And I think I've answered the question, so I'm moving on. A question out of curiosity, how many times a week does an average person masturbate? It really obviously depends on whoever you are. If you're doing it in a holistic manner, especially, like I talk about within Tantra, and for more information on that, go check out my pleasure video playlist, especially Tantric Self-Pleasure 101. I think the main goal is to make sure that you are sexually, emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally satisfied. So I would say incorporating your self-pleasure practice into your life to ensure that you're happy and that you're content and satisfied is the first and foremost importance. And it's not necessarily how many times you do it per se, but it's definitely about keeping yourself content and satisfied. This is one I often get asked in person, and I'm so surprised by how many men are actually so concerned about this. I feel like just as much as size is a concern for men, this is a concern for men, whether women prefer circumcised or uncircumcised men. I'm using quotation marks only because I'm trying to keep this video under community standards. All I can say to that is I honestly see no difference. I think you're fully capable of having amazing lovers that are circumcised and ones that are uncircumcised and vice versa. Like, it doesn't really actually matter. And personally, I'm never going to say to somebody to go out and get unnecessary surgery just so that they can be circumcised. Like, it literally makes absolutely no sense to me. I honestly am never fully understanding, after doing all the research that I've done, to try to even justify in my head why we're still doing this to men. It just doesn't make sense to me. Personally speaking, from the aesthetic side of things, really, it doesn't matter, and I don't feel like anybody has a right to even have that opinion, because to me that's just as bad as saying to a woman, oh, I need your breasts to be bigger or smaller or something else. Like, it just doesn't matter, and to me it's all about how you use it, and that's once again what I talk a lot about on this channel, the technique and the emotionality and the intention behind your movements. And honestly, if you're with somebody who's getting all up in your grill about whether or not you're circumcised or uncircumcised, honestly just leave them, because I don't think they have their priorities in line. I think that you can honestly find people who won't really care one way or the other. I don't really see why this even needs to be a conversation. So anyways, thank you so much everybody for taking a look at my first Ask Me Anything videos. Please feel free to contact me with your questions. Feel free to tweet at me, send it to me through Instagram, send it through my website. I'm open and I love doing these videos. And I hope you did too. Please feel free to like this video and share it, and please remember to subscribe to my channel. I put out a new video every week and it's always related to the realm of Tantra, so I take a look at sex, dating, relationships, tech trends that affect those things, and also creative energy, because sexual energy and creative energy are one and the same, and I really like to take a look at that relationship between those two. So thank you so much everyone, and until next week, take care.